demo. Today I'm going to show you how to make French onion dip with oven fries to go with it. So let's take a look at our mise en place. You'll need onion, a large onion. This is a yellow onion, which I recommend. You're going to need some salt and pepper, some olive oil, balsamic vinegar or some other nice vinegar, a little bit of sugar, garlic, some fresh herbs. I recommend thyme, but you could do like oregano or whatever other herb you have available, some beef stock, and sour cream. And then for the oven fries, it's optional. You'll need a potato. This is a russet potato, which is the best choice. And then just olive oil, salt and pepper for that. All right, so first what you'll do, clean your hands, get your cutting board set up ready. You're going to just start processing all the ingredients first. So we'll need to mince this garlic. So remember how to process garlic. You want to get the husk off first. And an easy way to do that is to crush it with the side of your blade, and then it makes it easier to remove the husk and to slice it because it's a nice flat piece. Okay, kind of review of all of our knife skills here. Okay, so that's nice and minced, and you'll put it in a separate dish. All right, so now we'll work on the fresh thyme. So you want to just get the little leaves off the stem and remove as much stem as you can. It's only a teaspoon, so even though this is a kind of tedious work, you only need a little bit. Okay, so like enough that's gonna fit into this size. So probably a little bit more. Just kind of pick the green parts off as best you can. And then once you have about, a teaspoon, then you're just going to mince these as best you can. They're small, but just run the knife over them one more time. All right, time to chop up the onion. So you want a small dice, medium to small dice. I already cut up half of this onion. One large onion should give you 2 cups when it's all chopped up. So start by cutting the onion into smaller pieces, like into quarters. And a little tip, if you don't want to cry while you're cutting onions, the best thing to do is to have a really sharp knife and to make as few cuts on the onion as possible. So remove the outer layers that have the kind of brown part, green part. Oops. Cut the ends off. Okay. That was a lot. Okay, that's okay. All right, and then you're going to lay your piece, your quarter of an onion, flat on the cutting board. And to efficiently get that small dice, I'm going to lay it flat on the cutting board and then kind of cut some slices into the side of the onion. And then from there, kind of grip your onion with the claw and cut. Look, you have perfect little small dice there. And my knife is sharp, so that means that the oils aren't flying into my eyes, so I haven't started crying yet, which is good. It means I'm doing it right. Okay, so yeah, very few cuts there, and then I move on to my next quarter of the onion, do the same thing. Be very careful. Sharp knife is much safer than a dull knife, remember? And then that last piece, you can just lay it down. Okay, all right, and not a single tear. All right, so we have our skillet here on our stovetop, and you're gonna, whether you have gas or electric, you want to turn it on to about medium heat, and then add your oil. And then we're just gonna wait until that heats up just a little bit. So now add in your chopped up onion. Okay. And then sprinkle the salt on top. All right, and then, if you're good at flipping this onions, go ahead. Otherwise, use a spoon or a spatula to move the onions around. And since this is medium heat, it's gonna take a while. So you're just gonna slowly saute these onions until they become like a nice golden color. So the reason why you want to do this process so slowly is so that you can kind of caramelize the onions, not only on the outside, but all the way through. So it's kind of like a little jammy. Okay, kind of like an onion jam a bit. So now we're going to add in the thyme, the garlic, and the sugar. Okay. And just stir that all up and saute it for about a minute more. All right, and then now we'll add the beef stock. And now we'll just let it simmer, okay, until the liquid has reduced. All right, so there's a lot of wait time while you're, sauteing and simmering your onions down. So that would be a great time to work on making your oven fries. Okay. All right, all you need is potatoes, cold water, olive oil, salt, and pepper. So we'll just start by turning this potato into 3/8 wide strips, kind of like thick fries. See, yeah. Sharp knife. even size pieces. Let's see. I've got some small pieces and some large pieces, so I'm just going to cut these in half. All right. And these will soak in some cold water for about 10 minutes. All right. So this is what your onions are going to look like after your beef broth has reduced. It kind of looks like onion jam. Okay, so it's nice and caramelized, nice and golden brown, but not dark brown because it's not burnt. Really savory and delicious. So I'm going to turn the heat off now and add my balsamic. Just a teaspoon. Okay, and then I'll stir it around, but I'm going to wait until this cools down before I add the sour cream. And I'll just keep working on my oven fries. You want to heat your oven to 450 degrees, nice and hot. So after your potatoes have soaked, because you're just trying to remove the excess starch, so we'll just dry these really well so that, you know, our oil, salt, and pepper will stick better. Okay, so now you can just return the potatoes to that bowl. Drizzle the olive oil on top. Kind of shake it around or stir it around to coat. And your salt and pepper to taste. Well, it says half teaspoon salt. Sure, let's go for it. Sorry. I like mine a little saltier. And just a pinch of pepper or paprika if you want to make them a little spicier. Same thing, toss it around. Okay, and then lay these out on your baking sheet. Kind of flatten them so they get evenly cooked. And then these go into your hot oven for 30 to 40 minutes. So check them at 30 minutes. And if they're not nice and golden brown, then you can add a little bit more time. All right, now, so I'll take my onions and just add 1 cup of sour cream, and then stir it up, and then add salt and pepper to taste, so meaning, you know, how you would like it. Okay, and then let it cool in the refrigerator. So by the time that my oven fries are done, this will probably be nice and cooled down and ready to serve. Alrighty, so this is the final product, my oven fries and French onion dip. Hope you learned a lot from this video demo. Thanks for watching.